Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes, brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware. Want mulch? Got mulch, and tons of mulch because they make it there so they never run out. And they can sell it to you at lower prices than you can find elsewhere. Mulch comes in different colors, so get your yard in tip-top shape. They serve the entire New York tri-state area, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon on Long Island, southwest Suffolk County, 631-756-1125. And the website is omnitruevalue.com. Well, sometimes things happen for a reason. When you get all these upper troughs moving through, eventually the atmosphere kind of gets tired and it runs out. Also, it helped because if you take a look at the satellite here going into midday, we've got a lot of moisture across the Gulf states and into the southeastern part of the U.S. In fact, the high clouds from this making it as far north as the southern tip of New Jersey, southernmost Pennsylvania, and into Maryland. But the rain's going to be nowhere close. And meanwhile, everybody's enjoying in the northeast and northern mid-Atlantic states a really nice day. And yes, there are a few patchy clouds here and there. You can see them up in interior New England and upstate New York, and they kind of come and go. But for the most part, we are in that two-day window now that we talked about, that these were going to be the two best days of the week, today and for Thursday. And the good news is, going forward, I think we're going to be okay for Friday and through the weekend. Now, here's the radar. The radar shows rain reaching up into southeastern Virginia and extending down through North and South Carolina. There are some heavy thunderstorms going on in parts of southern Georgia and along the Florida Panhandle, and there's even some more rain shower activity back through Texas. But as far as the Northeast is concerned at midday, and I guarantee you this will probably be the case for the rest of the day, very little activity going on. You got a couple of spot showers way up in central Vermont and central New Hampshire, but other than that, radars are free and clear. Even where you see the satellite producing some clouds over Maryland and the Delmarva Peninsula and points south, you really have to go quite a distance before you get into the steady rainfall. So I think we're going to be in good shape here. The Weather Prediction Center, the folks at WPC, for the next 7 days, indicating that, we are going to see anywhere from a half an inch to an inch of precip. But much of this, actually all of this, is going to come after the weekend is done. And I think there's some question as to how much of this we're going to actually see. And I'll talk about that in a moment. In the meantime, you see big rains in Texas and East Texas on up through the southern and central plains on the order of 3 to 5 inches. That's where the frontal boundary is lying. So this is where we're seeing heavy rain and some convective activity. Most of what's going on here, by the way, is along the lines of heavy rain and not so much in the world of severe weather or widespread severe weather outbreaks. So let's take it back home as far as temperatures are concerned. And first off, for the rest of today, we're going to see highs generally in the middle 60s. Most places are going to get up into the middle 60s. We are in the midst of a bit of a cool air mass, but that air mass is going to moderate somewhat over the next few days. It's not going to warm up a lot because of what's going on aloft, but certainly with the strong May sun, and Thursday is going to be a terrific day with lots of sunshine. And I think we'll push highs generally in the upper 60s to around or even just over 70. And then we can nudge the numbers up a little bit as we move into Friday, upper 60s and low 70s. And then Saturday, I think Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be in a range both days between 70 and 75. So we're looking good here, at least from the standpoint of getting those temperatures back to where they should be for this time of year. So let's just take a look at what's happening. High pressure is building in. You see the rain off the Carolina coast and moving out, some residual showers and storms down back along the lower Gulf states, but much of the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, Northeast, looking really good. And Thursday, that high pushes a bit further to the east. We'll have sunshine pretty much, I think, from start to finish. And then on Friday, the high kind of settles here in the eastern part of the United States. However, we do have just a couple of minor issues for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, in that we have upper troughs and very weak weather systems moving through. They're very hard to see when you look at it on the surface map, there's a weak trough that moves through late Friday into Friday night, and the models have kind of really backed off on the idea that there might be a couple of widely scattered showers with that. There's another one upstream that is moving southeastward. So I think the way we will view Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it should be no worse than partly sunny each day. I'm thinking that there may just be some patchy clouds from time to time. Very small chance that there could be an isolated passing inland shower, and the vast majority of you won't even see it. So if that works out in the forecast, we're going to have a pretty good weekend. The GFS model from yesterday and overnight, trying to bring some kind of low out of the Central Plains and moving it eastward with some rain here arriving later on Monday. Although the area tends to get suppressed more to the south, some of the other models are not really showing this. And in fact, they're arguing that a ridge is going to build into the east, which is something that the longer range guidance was showing back days ago. And then it kind of went away from that. Now it's maybe starting to show that again. So I think that we're going to try to get a handle on that and look at what the afternoon models do with this. But if you want to be pessimistic, and go with the GFS idea where the blocking is a little stronger, we'll get a chance for some rain, particularly from New York City on south come Monday into late Monday, and a low will develop there and move out, and weather conditions will improve on Tuesday, and it'll stay on the cool side after that low goes by, and then things will start to warm up later next week, whereas the other models are saying, you know what, maybe we could start to see that ridge pop up in the east a little sooner and start a significant warm up a bit sooner than that. So that's our job for later today, and for tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show, we'll be talking about all of this. So Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, 631-756-1125 for the best prices in town. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. So enjoy the day here as we watch moisture stay to the south and not bother us. And whenever we get these sunny days in the springtime, you have to take advantage, because we all know how easily it could turn into gloom and doom. But at least from what we're seeing right now, I think we're going to be in pretty good shape for the rest of the week and into the weekend. See you tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show, which, by the way, I believe will be at 8:30 Eastern Time instead of 7:30 Eastern Time. So make a note of that, and I will gently remind you of that later on. Bye.